everybody, this is Tina. Welcome to my video today, you guys. I have a fun project to share with you guys. This is actually just going to be a really quick project, and I actually have a couple products that are not from Stampin' Up! That I picked up. You guys saw me use these treat bags a couple weeks ago. I got these at Target. There's going to be a really big glare right there, and I'm sorry about that. So they come in a pack of 2. And there's a couple different colors. There's one that's orange and black stripes. There's this polka dot one. There's this glitter pumpkin one. They're super cute and they're tiny. Oops, this one is. It's not, I tore it when I opened it. I just have to tape it back so it will open. But I did a couple different things with these already. And I went and I picked up a bunch of these. They were $1 a piece and you got 2 bags. And I love them. They're in the Target dollar section. Now, one Target I went to had none of these. The other Target I went to had a ton of them. So I think it's kind of hit and miss. But they're really cute and I have plans for them. I want to show you guys what I'm going to do. The other thing that I picked up from Joann's is these craft tags. Now, originally, I thought they were apples, but I think they're more supposed to be pumpkins. So I got these in the Joann dollar spot. There's 30 of these, yeah, pumpkin. See, pumpkin tags, craft. And I had picked up some regular tags, like just some craft. They just look like tags, and I'm going to be featuring those in an upcoming 12 Weeks of Christmas project, but I saw these at the last minute and I thought they were apples and I grabbed them, and then I got them home and they were pumpkins, but I thought, well, that will still work. So I have these. So I want to show you this quick project I'm going to put together. So I'm using my Misty for the first time here on camera. I've used it several times since I got it. A very, very amazing and sweet customer reached out to me and gifted me this Misty. It is something that I've been wanting for a really long time. And so I was so excited and humbled and amazed that she did that. So I was so excited. I got it in the mail and I tried it out right away. I went and purchased a few accessories for it. I purchased the teal ruler. So usually this is pink. I purchased the teal stickers, and then I also purchased the corner accessory kit. I haven't used the corners yet, but this is the first time I'm using it on camera, and you guys, I'm in love with it. So we're going to use this today. So this is going to be a really quick project. I'm going to be using this stamp set, and it sort of works. It's not the very best stamp set for this project, but I'm going to go with it because it's what I have. So this, I'm going to use this sentiment. It says, when I count my blessings, you are on the top of my list. So that's what we're going to use right there. Okay, so let me show you guys my idea. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do this before we do any of the stamping. So I searched high and low for these. I've found these for years. I mean, for years I've purchased these, and all of a sudden, the year that I wanted to use them, all of a sudden I couldn't find them, and they're these little mini caramel cups. The only ones I could find were the low fat. So that's that, you guys. So they're just these little caramel cups, and you can get them on Amazon. I feel like they're a little bit expensive on Amazon. And then probably in different areas, you're going to be able to find them probably easier than I was able to find them. So what my original idea is I want to give these out. I give treats to the bank ladies, to the post office, and then to all of the teachers at my kids' elementary school and the office staff. And so I'm always looking for fun and creative things that I can put together. So what I thought would be really fun is to take a couple of these cups and then a couple apples. Now, when I get the actual apples to give, I'm going to get a red one and a green one. So what I have on hand right now is a Fuji apple, and that's my Violet eats like 7,000 apples a day, you guys. She loves them, and so she loves Fuji apples, so that's what this one is. And then I just recently started eating, I've always loved these, but I recently started getting them more frequently. These are Asian pears, so it's like a cross between a apple and a pear, and I love those. So that's what I'm going to use to show you guys, but when I actually give this as a gift, I'm going to get a red one and a green one because it'll be great color. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to put them in these bags. On hand, I have some of these bags. I think they were from last year from Stampin' Up. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the caramels right in the bag at the bottom. And then I'm going to stick the apples in. Now these apples do not have the flattest bottom. This one's a little bit flatter. And so what you do is you just grab all of that together and you're gonna pull it really tight to kind of make it stand up. I don't know that these are the best bags for this. It's just what I happen to have on hand. Okay, so now what I'm gonna want is some baker's twine. I'm gonna go with black baker's twine. I think it'll match my bags the best. And then we're gonna try to do this one-handed. So the first piece of twine that I wanna get on here, I just wanna get it so it holds the bag closed. And you might have to get a second set of hands to help you with this. Okay, so you guys saw that. I just had my husband help me tie this. Now, he didn't do anything fancy with the string. I just had him go ahead and tie that. Okay, so when I'm looking for apples to do this, I'm probably going to try to look for apples that have a flatter bottom part so that they will stack a little bit easier. Part of the problem is this one apple, and it's the only apple I have on hand, has a really funky bottom, okay? Which sounds really funny, right? So now let's do some stamping and then we will put that together. So what I'm gonna do is take my pumpkin tag, and the reason I'm using my Misty is because I'm probably going to have to stamp this a couple times because I'm using white StazOn. Okay, so what I wanna do is use this stamp. And unfortunately, the eye is going to be right over the hole. Well, maybe I'll try to position it so the O is right over that hole. So the way a Misty works, if you're unfamiliar, I feel like I'm not sure if anybody would be unfamiliar with this because it's been out for so long. But what the Misty does is it's a, I'm sorry about this glare, you guys. It's a stamping platform. So you have this top that comes up and you see my stamp just stuck right to the top plate. And then what you're going to be able to do is ink up that stamp and then press it down and it's going to stamp on your project. So this little magnet just holds that piece in place and then you can stamp. So Jennifer McGuire has a great video on this stamping, on these stamping platforms. There's different ones. I personally have a personal attachment to the Misty and I really wanted to support this product, and that's why I chose this one. And I already love it, you guys. So what I'm going to do is now that that stamp is on there, and we're going to see how this works where I got that stamp positioned. Because there's a hole for the tag part, it's going to not fit exactly perfect. So I'm using white StazOn. You could emboss this if you wanted. So I'll press this down, and this way if I don't get a crisp, clean image the first time, I'll be able to stamp it again. And see, I didn't. So you guys are gonna get the idea of this. Okay, so we'll set all of this aside and then I will show you what we're going to do. I'm gonna use some of this lemon lime twist ribbon because it matches this one bag really, really well. And see, this is why it doesn't really matter how the baker's twine looks, because we're gonna put different ribbon right over this. So I'm just tying it. This is such a simple project, you guys. I love projects that can be simple like this, that we can throw together and is really fun. I think the ladies that I'm going to be giving this to, they're going to think this is a really fun and great gift. So I'm going to give this to all of the people that I'm wanting to give it to around Halloween. So that week of Halloween, I'll take it into the school. I should have done this actually for fall break. I was thinking about it, and I probably should have. So I'm just taking the baker's twine now and wrapping it around the bow part, and I'll show you guys this up close in 1 second. So I probably should have done this around, like, for fall break, the last day of fall break, but I wasn't thinking. I actually had everything already, but I just wasn't thinking that it would be a good time to do it. Okay, so we have that. So then now let's add our tag. Okay guys, so this is how I added my tag. I might want to find a way to let my tag hang a little bit more, and then I'll definitely leave this green ribbon a little bit longer when I do these. So then what I'm going to do is set them right in this bag. And I may even lean them so that they're kind of leaning on the edge. And then what I can also do is add ribbon to the bag itself. Or it's okay like this as well. Might be a little bit hard to carry. I feel like I might have to, I think it's definitely going to have to lean. The other thing that I could definitely do is not put the apple or the... So this is the other thing you could do if you don't have a bag. These would fit perfect too on the bottom. Oh, well, they don't fit perfectly. But almost perfect. But 2 apples will fit right in there. And then you can do the ribbon. And even like the cello bag, instead of putting them together, like putting them in the bag, just use the cello bag as wrapping to go right on the top there. And then add the ribbon. I'll fix that bag in just a second. Just like this. And then your tag is right on here with that green ribbon. And that would be perfect too. And you can hand it out. And I love that. So there'll be photos of this project on my website. I hope I gave you guys a couple ideas on a way that you could do the little caramels with the apples. That would be super fun and really pretty inexpensive. The little caramel cups, I think I got 6 or 8 in a package. And then apples, it's especially around here, it's apple season, and there's lots of places that are selling apples. We have Apple Hill that is really close to us, so it would be really fun to go and pick apples maybe over fall break, and then be able to give that as a gift at the week of Halloween. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be back on Thursday for another project for our 12 weeks of Christmas. I'm so excited about this next project. I think it was my favorite of all the projects we did. I might say that for every project, you guys. So make sure you head back here on Thursday for our next project, and I will talk to you guys later.